Morning. Mom and Dad left this morning to go get the part that they need. I believe it's in Velva, North Dakota. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'll put it on the screen here and someone can correct me. I don't know. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But anyways, they're going to get a hydro pump for Mom's combine. And if anyone was curious, that is $10,000 for that pump. Gotta love it. It did end up raining this morning. I don't think any measurable amount, like it's still dry on top of the ground here. And we're gonna be blending some wheat today. There are some green spots out there, but the wheat that is not green is like 12% moisture. So we're gonna do some creative blending today. But we're gonna top it off with fuel and get serviced up. Look how disgusting this combine is from all that hydraulic oil. Unbelievable. And Mom's combine is even worse. We're probably gonna have to wash them before we go to Nebraska. Hauling a combine down the road and your combine's covered in hydraulic oil isn't really a good look. Or showing up to a farm with your combine looking like that. That's also not a good look. Well, we have a little bit left on this side of the river that we parked on. So all the stuff that is behind Cody, it goes all the way behind the combine. If you want to look at it on the moisture map, this is what it looks like. So there's not too much right here, but as you can see, it is extremely green all through here. It was a little drier along this side because it was kind of thinner. So the farmer told us to just leave, you know, whatever's green, and he will come back and clean it up with his own combines. So this block across the road here is also part of this field. And Cody and I walked a little ways out in the field and bit on some wheat, and it'll almost break your tooth. So I think that stuff over there is going to be pretty dry. And I think the farmer said that that side of the road, that entire block right there, should be like dry through and through. And then maybe by the time I get done with that, the sun will come out and kind of cook all the rest of the wheat. And then across the river over here, we have quite a bit of acres over there as well. So we're gonna hop across the road here and try to knock out this block. The moisture is reading about 13.5 to upwards to 14.1. And the farmer wants it under 15 to go in the bin, so I'm gonna keep on cutting. Last night after we quit, I went back to the camper and made spaghetti. So today for lunch, I'm having leftover spaghetti. And the last time I had leftover spaghetti, it was super cloudy and drizzling outside. And we didn't cut that day. Well, guess what today is? Super cloudy. At least the sun is shining today. But I guarantee you, again, my spaghetti is not gonna warm up on the dash. Maybe making spaghetti is bad luck on harvest. Every single time so far that I've made spaghetti, it has rained the next day. It sprinkled a little bit this morning, and it is super cloudy. So spaghetti and weather on harvest, evidently they don't mix. I hate how it beeps at you like that when the separator is running and you get out of the seat. We're using a bathroom break. It is super smoky today. I think there's a bunch of fires in Canada, and whenever the wind is just right, it kind of smokes out this part of North Dakota. Normally you could just see like the haze of smoke, but today I actually like smell the smoke. Like it smells like fire. Dibs, are you ready to go? Are you ready? Get up there. Oh, come on. Well, Mom just texted me and said that they have the part, and they're kind of waiting for the John Deere guy to swing by, get it out of the bed of the pickup because it's so heavy, and take it to Mom's combine, and they're gonna have to put on that hydro pump as well as that other pump. I really don't know the name of it for sure. If I do figure it out, I'll put it on the bottom of the screen here what it's called. when Dad and I were looking at the diagram, it was called like 3 different things. So I'll try to narrow it down and put it at the bottom. But anyways, they're gonna go put that hydro pump on as well as that other pump, and hopefully Mom can get back and help me with the field across from the river right there. But anyways, that's what Mom and Dad are doing right now. Tell you, this video is just getting better and better. Pretty sure I just smoked my rotor belt. You can see where it's slipping. So I called Dad and obviously asked for advice what to do. He said disconnect your feed accelerator, put it, release the tension, put the rotor in first gear and open your concave all the way. So that's what we're gonna do. And then he just said kick it on and see what happens. This happened to one of the farmers' combines, which I'm pretty sure on the new combines they have some sort of thing where all the rotor belts are going bad, or they're released that are bad, not going bad, but which this rotor belt has been on there for a long time. Okay, anyways, let me see if Cody's ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, I thought I got it in first gear, but evidently I got it in neutral. That is one thing I hate about S-Series combines. That little handle up there, that's so dumb. Alright, let's see if this either kills the combine or messes up the rotor belt. Ready? And it killed the combine. She's in there. I think if I go to like medium throttle whenever as soon as I kick it on. By the way, everything that we're doing right now, not recommended. This is not a tutorial. There she goes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you unplug your rotor. Probably not the recommended way to unplug your rotor. Just saying. But there we go. Well, I've been running the combine for 4, 5, 6 years. That is the second time I've ever plugged my rotor. Which that's the first time I've ever slugged the belt. That normally doesn't happen. It normally just kills your engine. Like I reached up there and just turned the key off while you're harvesting. I was maybe going 1.5, so I wasn't going that fast, but evidently that was about 1.4 too fast. Which that could be early indications that my rotor belt is getting wore out, which could be the possibility. I'm not saying that it isn't. I just got off the phone with Dad, and we both agree that the rotor belt is wore out. It shouldn't slip. It should bring that engine to its knees and kill it before it slips. If we keep this combine next year, I guess that's something that we will do. But I don't know if we're going to be keeping this combine for next year. Everything's kind of up in the air right now. It depends on how much fall work we have. Right now we have one job in Nebraska and then the stuff at home. So if y'all have fall work or know of someone who has fall work and they're looking for some custom harvesters, the 4G Harvesting Gmail is in the description of this video. And that is a business only Gmail, just want want to make that clear. Same as my email. I know some people try to text me on my email. I will not respond. That is for business only. Also, I don't know if I told y'all or not, but we are across the river right now, opening up this side of the field. And I stopped and got my spaghetti, but it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I still haven't eaten lunch. I guess we're gonna have a lupper today. A lunch supper. Also, they got Mom's combine put back together. I think Dad is driving circles in the field that we broke down in to make sure it's still not broke down. And he should be on his way if everything is good with Mom's combine. And she will help me finish up this field, which is good. Having one combine go back and forth all day long has got to be the slowest thing ever. You want to know what I forgot? A fork. How am I supposed to eat my spaghetti with no fork? You wouldn't happen to have a fork, would you?
A used one.
I don't want to use one.
No, I don't.
This is a YouTube video where everything goes wrong. It's never a good sign when Cody's on top of the hopper with a shovel. Anyways. Well, Mom finally showed up for work. Actually, I take that back. Dad is actually running the combine. It's been a while since we had a father and son duo running in the field. I wish we could run 3 combines, it being Mom, Dad, and I, but we have to stop having $12,000 breakdowns. Well, Dad and I finally finished the field for the night. The wind is blowing 20 miles an hour, gusting at 35 right now. That helped significantly finishing this field. Having all of the wind blowing kind of keeps the humidity down, and it doesn't make the wheat as tough at night. So we could go a little faster, thrash is a little easier, and you get more done. So pretty thankful for the wind tonight. It helped us finish probably an hour or so earlier. It is 9 o'clock at night right now. I think tomorrow we are going to road the combines back to the farmer's barn and use his nice pressure washer and wash all the hydraulic fluid off of these combines before, you know, it gets any worse than it already is.